The word, Big Bird.
Ain't much, can't call it.
Another day, another dollar.
75 cents after taxes.
Yes, sir.
Welcome everybody. Court and Culture, you know you're here.
You're
Not
back.
live, but we could do that one eventually. Jeremy, Khalil, gonna be fresh straight with y'all.
It's gonna be a good episode for you guys, man. It's gonna be astonishing.
You know how it is. Got some new sneakers. I'm not even gonna lie. I went to the store.
Really good pick, bro. I love the pattern.
Someone told me they look very similar to the Concords.
Yeah.
Now that I look at it, have you seen those new Air Force ones that's coming out? It's like that jet black, that sleek black, like this, but it's got like all black.
I didn't see it though.
You know what people say about the all black Air Forces, so I can only imagine what they're gonna say about these now.
Yeah, I might definitely line up for those.
A video came out said this is something when you're looking to do some thug shit.
The YNs
on business.
The YNs. I got you. I'm still on that type of timing from time.
It's a different scene out here. Man.
For sure, bro.
But you wanna go straight right into it?
For sure, man. For sure. What we got going on, man?
Well, first of all, I got some highlights for you. Luka Doncic went crazy the other day. You mentioned 60 piece.
60. Even though I think, that's not the first time this season, is it?
Nah, it might be the first time this season.
Okay. But Luka's balling, bro.
Yeah, Luka's doing good. Led them to an 8th straight win this season. So
he might be giving SGA.
Lakers looking pretty good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how they looked on defense yet. I don't know if they've been any impact much on defense. But in that same game, I would also like to say LeBron James also notched the triple-double that game as well.
Well, obviously defensively they're struggling because they were down that game.
Yeah.
Against Miami.
Yeah.
By like 20.
They were down. Miami was up for a good little minute, and obviously Mr. 83, as you know, Bam Adebayo, he was doing his thing as well. I don't know where he was at on points, to be honest with you. I would assume they was doing relatively very good.
He had to have like 55.
Man, let's look that shit up right now.
He had to. No, I mean, because that's what Will Chamberlain did.
I'm gonna see. Because they was hot, but now they not, because they was on a streak. But let me see. You got the box score here. So you telling me, hold up, you got this old fancy equipment. Yeah, let me pause real quick. Hold up. Can we acknowledge that budget has gone up?
Oh, you haven't gotten into it yet, though. We talk about it in a little bit. All right,
bet. We'll acknowledge that later. So 60 piece, as we said, Luka Doncic. As far as Bam Adebayo, he put up 28. Can't be mad at it. Not mad at that. I mean, Luka put up double the amount. But I think Bam also came out in an interview and said, hey, now it's not easy to put up 83 as a joke because he put up a 60 piece on his head. So, hey, kudos to Luka Doncic. The Lakers now are 3rd in the Western Conference.
Sneaking in.
What, 3rd in the Western Conference?
Sneaking in.
If you guys don't know already, a couple of teams have already clinched. You got OKC, they've already clinched a playoff berth. Then you got San Antonio, they've clinched a playoff berth. And Detroit Pistons, who I'll get to later on, but they also have clinched a playoff berth as well. So I want to know how y'all feel about that and see who's in it. Seeing the Lakers at number 3 right now in the conference is very interesting. But back to San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama hit a game-winning jumper, finish with 34-12 in 1 point win.
Was it a jumper though? Did he get off the floor?
Yeah, with
Wemby, you know what I mean?
Wemby's not really. If he probably just did, a little.
You know what I mean?
You elevated it, maybe an inch off the floor, if anything.
Off the ground.
Type shit. So I
would love to see his vert. I would love to know what his vert is.
I mean, how do you count his vert?
It would have to be off the jump. He would have to jump without running.
A vert would be straight up, obviously, but now when you think about it,
legs straight down.
But the thing about a vertical is when he jumps straight up, he already has long arms. You know what I'm saying? So it goes out based off of whatever tip of your.
Well, no, I want to see. I want to see how much off the ground his feet elevate. I don't care how high his fingers go.
Well, that's what a vertical is. When they do a vertical,
because
you jump straight up and you gotta.
But in his case, he is a different specimen. He's 7'6", so we're not going off of what he could.
I think he got like an 8'4" wingspan.
He could touch the clouds if he wants to. That's not what we're looking for. We want to see how high off the ground you're getting.
That's not how verticals go.
No, I know, but that's what I want to see.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm sure they probably rate him pretty high, but I don't know. They got. We'll pull that up one of these days. Pam, can you get the guy to do the thing, stats? Yeah. Not in the budget? Okay, cool.
Run the stats.
She said not in the budget just yet. But standout games, though, Jalen Duren, he had 24 points, 11 rebounds, the Pistons win. James Harden, 36 points recently, Cleveland win. Rookie VJ Edgecombe, 38 points with 11 assists. That's a huge breakout for them. Obviously, Tyrese Maxey is still out with that finger injury. So, hey, Kudos to them. Yo, let me know in the chat, really, guys, in the comments what y'all think about that. Because VJ Edgecombe, like, he's not really getting a lot of a shine, I feel like. That's my personal opinion. I feel like it's interesting how now you're going to see him have to step up with Tyrese Maxey out, which, oddly enough, is interesting that he's out now and Joel Embiid is semi-injured and kind of back in and whatnot. Paul, obviously, George, he's suspended for that 25 games, so I think he's still got, maybe 8 games left, so he's still suspended. So 76ers, I don't think they're looking good anyways. But back to VJ Edgecombe, like, it's nice seeing the rookie get some shine, honestly, because before all we was talking about was really just Con Knipple and then obviously Cooper Flagg. So VJ Edgecombe doing his thing with that 38 piece, good job for him. And Jeremy Grant, 26 points in the clutch win for the Trailblazers the other night. So, good job over there. I forgot all about the Blazers, but they low-key, I think, creeping up over in the Western Conference. They are currently...
They're on the 8th seed.
Yeah, they're creeping up there. So, I guess we really can't count them out just yet. Obviously, we know the teams that are eliminated. Sacramento Kings, Utah Jazz.
I've never seen that many teams clinch.
You mean eliminated?
Clinch out the playoffs like that.
They already on their way to Mexico.
That's crazy.
They started early this year, dog.
Yeah, March in Mexico. I mean, that is spring break.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to catch up with everybody else, you know? All the underage girls. Sorry. Anyways, welcome back. We're going to bring it back to you. So, want to bring it to our sponsors. Yo, shout out Dubby. Obviously, if you want to go ahead and get 10% on your first order with W, that's our energy powder that we do partner with. Shout out
W, please.
Yo, be better,
so we can get better.
Yeah,
and we can continue to get new products, as you guys can see.
It is 10% off your first order, so that's 10% off your first order if you type in CNC10 in the promo code, that's CNC10. So make sure you guys go ahead, shop, get your W. They do got some pretty cool shakers.
The more you support, the more my boy gets new tracksuits, new sneakers. I get MacBooks. I get new gear. Guys, the budget's been going up.
Hey,
the budget is increasing,
guys.
Speaking
of our sponsors and partnerships, we want to shout out Cosmic Souls. They will be having an event. Let me see.
That check clear?
You gotta expand those things, bro.
I continue though. My dog, that's my dog Armani. Man.
So Cosmic Souls, yo, shout out to our sponsors over there, and our shout out to them. They're gonna be actually setting up a table. It's going to be at a Crunch Fitness coming near you, by you, wherever you are in,
we'll update that
address. I guess in the Florida area. We'll update you with the address. But shout out to Cosmic Souls. They're going to be coming out with a new release. Can't tell y'all, but hey, something's coming out soon. So if you didn't get the first batch because you was bitching about it being it's cold, I don't wear shorts in the cold, well, you missed out. There's going to be some new ones coming out. And long sleeve is going to be whenever we say it's going to come out soon, I guess.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, Cosmic Soul's owner, CEO, does not know this yet, but he's in the works of doing a one-of-one shorts designed specifically for your boy right here. It's just going to be it's the only one you guys ever see. So check in, bro. Plug in.
That wasn't in I didn't see that. But
no, I know, but I already manifested that.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, he doesn't even know that. He doesn't even know that
shit.
yet. He's going to know now.
You heard it now. You heard it now. And then next up, shout out, you know one thing about Court and Culture is we like to shout out our small businesses. So shout out to small business. Obviously, Cooking with Kim's, if you do know, over in Eatonville, Florida. Hot.
Fire soul food.
Fire soul food. Well, my boy over there, shout out to Mr. Coke. He actually is going to be doing some juices that they got out there, plant-based. Yo, y'all should definitely check it out. Shout out to you, my boy. Over in Eatonville, Florida, if you know where Cooking with Kim is, it's going to be right inside. Go ahead and get yourself paired up with some good old soul food.
Also a historic town. Yeah. I think it's actually the first black town in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of memories there, a lot of history there. Definitely go check them out and support, man.
Sure,
it's not only local, but it's just generational for sure.
Hey, they're making some awards. They're making some waves too. They got some awards going on for Orlando for being the best soul food in Orlando too. So we ain't bullshitting with y'all. Go over there, check it out. It's nice. That's what's up. And after that, that's what we're going to do. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to our sponsors and all partnerships.
And support them.
Make sure
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir. And follow. All them good things. Love
to continue to make this podcast look wonderful.
But yo, some breaking news though. That boy Giannis is back in the news again, but this one is a little bit different. So
whose aunt is he? What aunt is he bringing out, bro?
It's not an aunt, and he's not trying to. There's no new brother. Not that I heard of. I think there might be a baby on the way,
Really?
I don't know. I think manifestation.
Is that the news?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. Maybe that might happen.
I was about to say.
Anyways,
he's trying to get a win somehow.
Giannis, for one, he's they're shutting him down for the season. Went down with the injury.
They're closing the shop.
Yeah, they're shutting him down. He's down for the season. So they're he fell down. He looked like he tweaked his leg. It went down kind of wonky, whatnot. He sat for a little bit. They were like, yeah.
That's it?
Night. It's done for the season for you. We're not trying to risk anything more. So, be that as it may, now it's going into where the co-owner by the name of Wes Edens makes a statement. Either he'll be extended or he'll be traded. So, basically what it sounds like is either he signs his extension or he's basically, we trading him. He's on his last year basically of his contract, so it'll be obviously interesting to see how that dynamic goes. We already know how it's going to be in the trade market. It's going to be hot. Everyone's going to really want Giannis no matter what he has. But the baggage, I'm assuming, just how he's going to be leaving Milwaukee with this, it's going to probably leave a sour taste. It might add some fuel to the fire.
Do me a favor, what's this asshole's name again?
Wes Edens.
Wes fucking Edens. The only two fucking options you can do with a Giannis is either extend him or trade him. I don't think NBA offers anything else. And obviously, how would you release him and lose out on all that money? So he's just, that was a stupid statement in my opinion. It's like an obvious thing.
I guess what he's basically trying to say essentially.
He's probably throwing it more towards we're going to trade him.
Yeah, he's probably going to end up
throwing
being
that
traded.
in there.
You know, it's that PR. They're trying to give him seem like, oh yeah,
he's still
we're
part
going
of
to
their
keep
family.
him. Exactly, still
part of the family.
I think with the recent, I know there was recent an interview where I guess a team member from the G League of their team, the Milwaukee Herd, I think they're called, whatever, if I'm not mistaken. It was a teammate that came at Giannis about, man, all the media attention that we got, and you were gonna leave, and then you still didn't leave, and now you're here, and I guess it might be a little bit backroom drama. Who knows what's going on? I haven't really heard much about any drama aside from that little argument it seemed like. But now with this release of this statement from Wes Edens, it sounds like maybe the organization, because apparently he's a majority owner up until 2028. So it sounds like he makes the decisions.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the organization is kind of like, we ready to kind of part ways with them, which is really fucking stupid in my opinion, because they have no franchise.
Yeah, I hope he's ready to part ways from the entire organization.
Yeah, he's doing the Nico. What's his name?
The Milwaukee Bucks will be called the Las Vegas Bucks.
What's Buddy's name that traded Luka?
Nico Harrison.
Yeah, he's doing shit. Well, he's a co-owner now, so it's a little bit different.
But still, though, Milwaukee is a small market team. Giannis is the majority of the fans, majority of the money, majority of the income that's coming in. Yeah, you offset with the amount of money you pay.
But they got Miles Turner.
Who the hell is that? Anyways, you take away Giannis, it is, like I said, bro, I think it went over your head. It will be called the Las Vegas Bucks. You hear me? And Wes would not, whatever the fuck his name is, will not be part of that organization.
So, I like what you did there. That was good. That was smooth. You saying that they're one of those two out of those two expansion teams they got coming up. They're saying Giannis is going to be one of the new star players over there.
Yeah,
Las Vegas, whatever they call him.
And also, Doc Rivers is getting buried with Milwaukee.
Yeah, Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers.
I don't want him to. Listen, bro.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If there is an organization that tells me we're gonna get rid of an MVP, a player that has brought you a ring and hasn't brought you a ring since 1970, whenever the fuck, it's like, I don't understand how you in a world think you're gonna get rid of a franchise player like a Giannis and still keep a coach like a Doc Rivers. And I'm not saying Doc Rivers is an ass coach. I'm just saying he's just, an ass coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not good.
Fucking shitty.
Like, are you kidding me now? What are we talking about? Like, this is the same dude that can't win in the playoffs and is still on his high from 2008 with the Celtics. Like, that shit's done, yo. It's over. It's a wrap. It's 2026, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got to get over that shit. Like, we can't be doing this whole, Doc Rivers, he's a Hall of Famer coach because he's been here for so long. Like, we got to stop this whole when you got tenure and now all of a sudden you are a Hall of Famer.
Cut that shit out.
That's not how that shit works. Like, I don't care if you've been in the league for fucking 50, 60, 70 years, dude. Like, that doesn't entitle you to be like I'm a Hall of Famer, or to be like a coach, honestly, in my opinion, of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Go be a fucking advisor.
It don't make sense. No one liked it when he took the job coming in there and swooped it in from the previous guy. So it's like, it don't make sense. The organization is just going in a complete 180 in my opinion. Like, they went from being a team that was a threat in the playoffs in the regular season. They had their veterans, they had their franchise player, they had some of their young guys that were coming in. And actually, I don't even know. I think that's probably the problem was they didn't really bring in young guys to help support Giannis after that title. So it's like, I don't know this organization.
You don't make changes after you win a
championship. Gave up vets.
You don't make changes after you win a championship.
You pick up guys that can't even perform better than what they did before in a Miles Turner. Like, it's trash, yo. The team is terrible. I'm sorry, but not sorry, but we got to move on from Giannis and the Bucks, man, because I don't know what the organization is doing.
The Bucks will move on. Giannis will be going to somewhere better.
At this point, it's such a sour taste being a Bucks fan. I'm sorry for you guys, but
there's not many of them.
At this point, there's not going to be. They're going to turn into the New Orleans Pelicans very soon. It ain't going to be pretty. But anyway, we were talking about those expansion teams, Joe. So March 28th, they are going, 25th, sorry, they're actually going to be having an official vote on these expansion teams, if they're going to be approved or not. We touched on it a little bit before. I am curious what you guys really think about that with these expansion teams. Only reason I bring that up is we have had a couple, not us particularly, but there's been some talk about with these expansion teams. I forgot which NBA player recently came out and said it. I don't remember from the top of my head, but some players are not really too keen on it. They think that, I think it was it T-Mac? Yes. Tracy McGrady recently came out and he said that he doesn't feel that the league has enough talent for there to be an additional 2 teams. I'm curious, before you get into it, I'm curious what y'all think about that. My personal opinion is I think they do, but what you think? Do you think like this current NBA is skilled enough to add 2 additional teams, which would be at this point would be Las Vegas or Seattle, and Seattle? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You think they are?
Because it would allow for an emergence of new superstars and new all-stars.
I agree.
Because you give opportunities now to these young guys who have to play a specific role, and they're very skillful. They do have everything in their bag, but because of the team that they're on and the players that they have around, they're forced to be a corner shooter and just that, or a rebounder or a defender and just that. Whereas if you expand, you now give more opportunity for at least 4 to 5 to 6 more players.
Yeah, honestly, it's like
potentially be stars.
It's like, how many superstars do we honestly see? Probably not superstars. Forgive me. How many rookies maybe or sophomores that come into the league probably don't get as much shine just because there's maybe another player that's just ahead of them that they really can't just start over because they just don't have that.
You just said it. VJ Edgecombe is hard for him to shine.
Exactly. So maybe if he had the opportunity to be on a team where he was surrounded by some vets and he was the rookie of that team, like maybe he could be the guy, the starting point guard or the shooting guard of that team. So I think it's interesting. I think what I really like about it is not the fact that I think there absolutely is a lot of talent out there, because I mean, with the NIL deal, with the NCAA, you see all those guys, how they're playing, they're getting their money there. They all want to go to the league eventually. So when they get to the league, you're going to have a lot of talent, especially in this draft coming that's going to be going into the league. So you got that, plus some of the players we mentioned that have already been in the league that maybe haven't gotten the shine. Now they get the opportunity to maybe be a franchise or a player or maybe a cornerstone of one of those new franchises. But what I personally like about it is now we get to see a little mix-up. It's not been a while. It's not been a minute since we've seen a switch from the Western Conference go to the Eastern Conference or vice versa. So with these addition of these 2 teams, we're going to be seeing a team going to another side, either from the West to the East or the East to the West.
Yeah, it'll have to balance itself
I think
out.
What makes most sense would take a team from the West, put it to the East, because so many people talk about how the Eastern Conference is not, as competitive as the Western, whatever. I argue that right now, but it's interesting because, we've heard some talk that maybe Memphis might be a team that moves over, or maybe Minnesota moves over to the Eastern Conference, which would definitely shake it up. Because, I mean, you put Anthony Edwards in the Eastern Conference, who's to say he doesn't dominate that conference?
That's a good point. That is a good point.
So,
or also force everybody else to elevate, because you're adding now more game to that conference.
Yeah, and then also
other players elevate.
What this could change is, like, not to say this could happen, but what if they, happened to move like a San Antonio over to the Eastern Conference and kept, OKC over on the West? Now we could potentially see two teams that it would be like almost a Celtics versus Lakers thing in a sense.
Yeah.
Now we would always see a classic matchup between those two, and they would go in the finals because they're on opposing sides, kind of deal. So I don't know. That probably wouldn't be likely to happen. Maybe I don't think so.
Not so soon.
Not too soon. Maybe not. But I like the two expansion teams that would probably come out in Seattle or in Las Vegas. I mean, Seattle, they've been longing for a team, and Las Vegas is a booming city right now with, hey, Las Vegas Aces, they doing their thing over there too. They've won chips over there. They have that team also, that area also has football as well with the Las Vegas Raiders, who recently moved over there too. So Las Vegas is a booming spot. We already know what's down over there in Vegas. We know what happens in Vegas. I mean, y'all know what happens in Vegas.
Yeah.
If you ain't been there, then damn shit, I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know what happens.
You don't know what happens in Vegas. But other than that, man, how you doing, man? We talked a little quick news, but how you doing, my nigga? How's everything?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I can't complain, bro. Family's good. Health is good. Money's coming. Pot is growing. I'm happy. How you doing, bro?
Hey, man, another day, another dollar, but I can't complain, honestly. Parents is doing good. Grandmother is doing good. Grandfather is doing good, Getting older, but, everybody doing good. Everyone's healthy, alive, can't complain. Shit. Outside of that, just out here working and grinding, yo.
I think the highlight of
that new truck later on this year. Buy me something nice.
We don't get that one.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's really one of my goals is for by end of this year, beginning of next year type shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get that one for sure.
Yeah, but family other than that, yeah, everyone's good.
On mine, I think the highlight of mine, is just raising a 9-year-old son is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, at my age, I feel like it was just yesterday that I was 9. I feel like I'm a kid still sometimes.
Shit, nah.
So just watching him and learning from him, I think that has definitely been the highlight, bro. And I appreciate you for asking because that was a good moment of reflection on that.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, man. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad. How's he doing, man?
He's good, man. He's good. We signed him up. For a travel team baseball. So now got a little serious. He had to try out.
Baseball. I'm actually glad to talk a little bit about baseball. Look at you over here, Mr. Segway King. I see you. Okay. Yo, you been watching WBC by chance?
No, I haven't.
Bro,
I haven't.
I didn't know if y'all knew this, but we got ourselves a collegiate athlete here.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all knew this.
But I have kept up with it. I haven't watched the games in totality, but I've kept up with it.
So you're obviously going for Cuba, right? That's your team?
No, absolutely not. I was a little upset about the Dominican Republic, man, and then losing and stuff like that to America, even though I'm American, proudly American, born and raised, citizen here, by the way, just in case any ICE is watching.
Yeah, we're not under duress, we promise.
Nah, man, it's been a good classics for sure. I like it.
Yeah, man, but that's good to hear that he's doing baseball, man. You hoping he follows in the footsteps?
Hoping.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's he's a chosen one. Is what we hear.
He has no other choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He has no other choice, bro.
I'm sure y'all be interested to hear about
if he wants Robux.
Y'all seen this man how he is on this show, right? And now y'all hear he's got a kid. Come on, man.
If he wants Robux,
watch out. That's all I gotta tell y'all.
For every home run he hits, there will be some Robux deposited.
So you already gonna start betting the over and the unders? Is that what it sounds like?
Man, I'm gonna do all bargaining.
You signing him up for his own NIL deal almost?
Michael Jordan's dad did it.
We're gonna call this the RIL deal.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm just gonna make sure I pay my debts. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan's dad did it.
Yo, man, I'm good to hear that. Good to make sure y'all check in and always tapping with y'all families, man. Remember, we regular people out here too,
friends
man,
and family, man. It's important, man.
Sure.
Check out people's mental health. Encourage people to go and evolve their mental health, increase it, learn how to understand it, learn how to understand their emotions and stuff, man. Just personally myself, I've gone through crazy journeys, man, where I've come to realization of how I've hurt people. And whether we can use the excuse of I didn't know or I wasn't aware and stuff like that. I think that's where our job comes in, and that comes with mental health and also evolving, bro, as a
Yeah,
human
man,
being.
you always gotta check in with everyone, man. Make sure if you ain't talked to someone in a hot minute, hey, just send them a little text real quick. Yo, you good? Type shit. How you doing? Send them a text. You know what I mean? That's the moment right now where y'all supposed to send the text. I don't know if y'all did that. So make sure y'all send that text.
We'll give you guys about 2 seconds.
2 seconds for that.